And now it is my pleasure to introduce the Shawnee Mission East graduating class of 2016. Thank you, Mr. Tepfer and the Shawnee Mission East Band. At this time, we'd like to invite the audience to join our senior choir members under the direction of Mr. Ken Foley in singing the national anthem after the colors are presented by the NJROTC under the direction of Lieutenant Commander Sheldon Vasquez.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Students, you may now be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the graduation of the 58th graduating class of Shawnee Mission East High School. Please join with me in recognizing and thanking the Shawnee Mission East Choir for a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. High school graduation serves as an opportunity to recognize and celebrate the hard work, effort, and accomplishments of our students over the past 4 years. This year's graduating class of Shawnee Mission East has much to celebrate. Their prowess and merit have been demonstrated in a number of ways. Through their performance in the classroom, on the athletic fields, in the performing arts, and in the community, this class has shown themselves to be a distinguished group of students and people. All of these achievements are a result of these students' academic abilities, work ethic, determination, and perseverance. Each and every one of you sitting here this evening has much to be proud of and to celebrate. For that, we applaud you. At this time, I would like to introduce Shawnee Mission East Associate Principals, Mr. Britt Haney and Mr. Jeff Story.
It is my pleasure to introduce our Board of Education members joining us this evening. Please stand as your name is read. Donna Bisfield, East Area. Sarah Goodburn, North Area and President of the Board of Education. Patty Mack, Northeast Area. And Cindy Neighbor, at-large member. Mr. Story.
It is my pleasure to introduce East Area principals who have joined us this evening. Please stand as your name is read. Steve Yeoman, principal at Belender Elementary. Chris Lash, principal at Briarwood Elementary. Teddy Penland, principal at Brookwood Elementary. Chris Lowe, principal at Corinth Elementary. Leanne Combs, principal at Highlands Elementary. Brian Watson, principal at Tomahawk Elementary. Susan Knight, principal at Westwood View Elementary. Dr. Scott Sherman, principal at Indian Hills Middle School. and Paul Colwell, principal at Horizons. You may now be seated. And now, Kyle Baker, student body president, will deliver the welcome speech.
I've been told this is a tradition, so everyone smile for a selfie. Thank you. Welcome, everyone, to the 2016 class of Shawnee Mission East graduation. We made it. I cannot believe we are finally here. Yet, here we are. They say East is a family. I agree. After all, you can't pick your family. But you do grow close with your family, just as we have. It is so exciting to celebrate our milestone tonight. Only 4 short years ago, we were dressed up in crazy outfits, being paraded around the school on our first day. After dances, classes, and countless other activities, we find ourselves here, with our hopes and our dreams. Never lose sight of these. Keep this spark close to your heart. As many of you know, my favorite Disney character is Mickey Mouse. Now, how did this far from perfect mouse find his way so close to my heart? He dares to try. He never gives up, and most of all, he is never afraid to rock the boat. At a time when the Walt Disney Company was right around the corner from bankruptcy, he kept going, paving the way for everything Disney has done since. So learn from Mickey to never lose sight of your dreams. Never look back and wonder what if. Look forward and wonder what if. As Walt Disney once said, all of our dreams will come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So enjoy this ceremony. Take this time to reflect on what we have accomplished and where we are going. Cherish every second, because as we now see, high school days too soon are gone. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is John McKinney, and it is, as always, a privilege to greet you as the principal of Shawnee Mission East High School. I would like to thank everyone responsible for making this evening happen, including Dale Clark and his custodial crew, the Shawnee Mission District Operations and Maintenance staff, Information Services staff, and the staff at Shawnee Mission North. Now it is my honor to recognize our distinguished faculty. This is the last night that many of the teachers you see before you will be together as a staff. I would like to offer my thanks to those teachers who will continue in the profession, but will be moving on from Shawnee Mission East. Thank you for your commitment to our students and our school. I would also like to recognize those staff members who are retiring after this year. Would you please stand as I read your name, Mr. John Lane? And Mrs. Kim Reisinger. We would like to thank you for your years of service, your commitment to the teaching profession, and for being a part of Shawnee Mission East. At this time, I would like to recognize several groups of students who have represented East in a positive way, both in and outside of the classroom. Would you please stand and remain standing if during your 4 years at Shawnee Mission East, you have been involved in athletics? Would you please stand if you have been involved in debate or forensics? Would you please stand if you have been involved in DECA? Stay standing, don't sit down. Would you please stand if you have been involved in cheer or dance? Would you please stand if you've been involved in music or theater? Would you please stand if you've been a member of a Shawnee Mission East club? Would you please stand if you've been a member of student council? And would you please stand if you've been a member of a share activity? Thank you. You may be seated. As you can see, This class is incredible and willing to get involved both in the classroom and beyond the classroom. This year, over 83% of the senior class you see before you participated in the second annual Senior Service Day, and on that day assisted in over 19 organizations across the greater Kansas City area. Thank you, students, for your service. At this time, I would like to recognize our seniors who, over the course of their 4 years at Shawnee Mission East, have earned academic honors of cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. First, we would like to recognize cum laude students. Cum laude means with great praise. Each of these students is graduating with a GPA of 4.0 and above. In honor of this accomplishment, these students have received a Columbia Blue Honor Cord. If you have been awarded a Columbia Blue Honor Cord, would you please stand? Parents and guests, would you please join me in recognizing this accomplishment? Please be seated. Next, we would like to recognize magna cum laude students. Magna cum laude means with great honor. Each of these students is graduating with a GPA of 4.4 and above. In honor of this accomplishment, these students have received a Columbia Blue and White Honor Cord. Would our magna cum laude students please stand? And parents and guests, please join me in recognizing these students. You may be seated. Thank you. And finally, we would like to recognize the students who have earned summa cum laude. The title summa cum laude represents students graduating with highest praise. Each of these students graduated with a cumulative GPA of 4.65 and above. They are being recognized with a Columbia Blue and Gold Honor Cord. Would the following students please stand and remain standing when your name is called? Names are being read in alphabetical order. Chloe E. Alexander. William G. Bledsoe. Carly L. Bird. Emily E. Chisholm. Bhavish Dinakar. Brooke C. Erickson. Emily P. Facklum. Megan D. Gertzen. Pierce W. Giffen. Juliana L. Gogol. Shin Yi He. Natalie S. Kaufman. Annika K. Kunke. Caroline G. Olson. Priyanka Radadiwa. Bethany L. Snyder. Claire K. Whitaker. Madison Wilson and Lily C. Wolfmeyer. Please join me in recognizing these students and their accomplishments. You may be seated. Thank you. In all, 103 graduates are being recognized for earning high academic honors. Congratulations to these students. Mrs. Goodeyon.
Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Maddie Wilson, this year's senior class president.
Finally made it up here. Okay, so we are finally here. High school graduation day. We have been dreaming about this day ever since we were little. The time has come for us to don the bright Columbia blue gowns and to secure the tassels on our graduation caps. I still can't believe that 4 years ago, all the way back in 2012, we started high school. Flashback to the witty antics of sports picks with Will and Nick, to marching in our first Lancer Day parade while it was pouring rain, to the enchanting performances in the Drowsy Chaperone, and to watching our amazing football team go undefeated and then dominate 6A state. Those are the big memories about our school that we as a class share and will remember. We also share more personal memories amongst us, like that senior we had a huge crush on our freshman year, or that excitement before our first homecoming dance. We will never forget the positively liberating sensation of driving a car to school for the first time, feeling completely unstoppable and free. More importantly, we all went through the emotional roller coasters of high school together, from being head over heels in love to devastating heartbreak. From the feelings of butterflies in your stomach before your huge performance to realizing afterwards that you nailed it. From the excitement of meeting new people to the disappointment in your best friend. We all have felt these emotions at some point during high school. We experienced these together. It has created a bond between us that can never be duplicated. We truly would not be the same without one another. Now, each of us will take our own path, having been shaped by these unforgettable experiences and relationships. This may be the last time we get to see our favorite teachers, the ones who taught us our favorite subject in school and taught us what it meant to have good character. This is the last time we will be able to call up our best friends to hang out after a bad day at school. This is the last year that our parents would be our #1 cheerleaders and attend all of our soccer games, swim meets, musical performances, theater productions, band concerts, choir concerts, art showcases, and debate tournaments. This is the last time we will all be together. As we go forward, we will be on our way to find the extraordinary human beings we were meant to be. Courageous, honest, compassionate, and brilliant individuals. High school is just the beginning of our stories. Our future is bursting with opportunities and adventures that we can't even yet imagine. I hope that as we embark on chasing our future, we will see the world and perhaps be inspired to change a piece of it. And in 20 years, when people ask, what has shaped who you are, I hope we all give some credit to the remarkable individuals we met in high school and to the graduating class of 2016. For a wise man once said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
At this time, East Area Board Member Mrs. Donna Bisfield and John McKinney will come to the podium.
Members of the Board of Education, ladies and gentlemen, the students who will be receiving their diplomas this evening have passed all requirements for graduation according to the laws of the state of Kansas and the Board of Education of the Shawnee Mission School District. I am pleased to present them to you for presentation of their diplomas.
On behalf of the Shawnee Mission Board of Education, I accept the recommendation of the staff and administration of Shawnee Mission East High School and ask that the members of the class of 2016 present themselves for the presentation of your diplomas.
As our graduates walk across the stage this evening, we invite our distinguished guests to congratulate them and hand them their diplomas. Our faculty readers tonight are Mrs. Jeanette Bonjour, Mr. Brett Kramer, and Mr. Trey Witt.
Moshtaba Mark Abnos. Stephen Edward Abramo. Phineas Samuel Adams. Theodore Ray Adams. Lucas Alexander Adele. Christopher Valdez Alvaron. Michael Stephen Aldrich. Chloe Elizabeth Alexander. Nicholas Matthew Alexander. Sarah Rule Allegri. Thomas Paul Allegri. Carly Elizabeth Allen. Emily Grace Allen. Grant Michael David Allen. Gabriel Carl Altenburn. Nina Irene Anderson. Ellen Camille Andriani. Joseph Angelo Andriani. Christina Arakalov. Tyler John Armour. Brock Carter Arvison. Jonathan Gregory Ater. Kyle Ray Baker. Rebecca Elise Bales. Michael Joseph Bamford. Joseph Andrew Barrera. Kevin Michael Beam. Catherine Marie Beasley. Caroline Kenley Beck. Samantha Gallanty Bellinger. Samuel Paris Belding. Robin Christine Bellner. Logan Stanley Benyon. Isaac Lee Burlaw. Elsa Marie Bernauer. Neymar Kane Bethia. Jackson Paul Bilski. Mary Caroline Burt. Lauren Elizabeth Blackburn. Arthur Ellsworth Blackman III. Abigail Frances Blake. Molly Gibson Blake. Jesse Burrows Blaw. William Garrett Bledsoe. Benjamin Thomas Berger. Gerardo Bojorquez Casares. Avery Paul Bolar. Mary Madeline Bouton. Margaret Reiter Brophy. Catherine O'Connell Brown. Matthew Paul Bruyere. Adam Jeffrey Bublitz. Jonas Logan Buck. Isabel Margaret Burr. Charles Dean Burkhead. Harley Elizabeth Bird. Ana Linnea Calamino. Scott Allen Cameron. Avery Renee Cardozo. Spencer Patrick Carey. Matthew Eric Carlson. Hannah Kay Ruth Carter. Jack Samuel Carter. Anna Gabrielle Case. Alexia Vale Castaneda. Zoe Rayanne Chaffee. Elaine Beatrice Chamberlain. Catherine Michelle Chester. Emily Elizabeth Chisholm. Sherman W. Choi. Henry Bates Churchill. Joshua Andreas Kavam Clayton. Joseph Michael Klein. George Anderson Colby. Jane Catherine Comerford. Allie McGuire Connolly. Connor O'Brien Code. Teresa Francis Cornwell. Maggie Beth Cousineau. Thomas Lewis Crow. Katie Ann Daler. Wyatt Harper Davis. Eric Edward Detwanger. Audrey St. Pierre Dickens. Bhavish Dinakar. Jacob Michael Devine. Ryan Michael Dornbush. Annie Elizabeth Dreyer. Robert Leland Duff. Jack Allen Dunfield. Kendrick Arthur Dexter Durbin. Jack Gordon Eddy. Wyatt Michael Edmiston. Daphne Michelle Edwards. Lucas Cole Ely. Hannah Grace Eldred. Joseph Perry Ellifritz. Samuel Meyer Engelken. Aiden Helene Epstein. Matthew Ryan Erdner. Brooke Coutrere Erickson. Maylee Miller Estep. Elena Lee Etter. Emily Page Facklum. Jeffrey Edward Falk, Jr. Rebecca Christine Faulkner. Jesus Omar Felix. Jose Armando Felix. Jack Thomas Fenton. Katie Christine Filger. Lindsay Eileen Filger. Davis Arthur Finke. George Henry Fisher. Douglas Bryce Flora. Eloy Flores. Nathan Aubin Frank. John Alexander Freshnock. Austin Ryan Fry. Lydia May Fries. Emily Ann Fragone. Bridget Elaine Guerrer. James Arthur Fry. Alexavier Jose Galicia. Lily Jane Gasper. Matthew Thomas Gahn. Megan Darlene Gertzen. Claire Delaney Gibbs. Pierce Walter Giffen. Stephen Gill. Bradley Allen Gillum. Halen Quaron Gilmore. Paris Jordan Gerard. James Lake Jerome. Alexander Jeffrey Glazer. Catherine Elizabeth Goenauer.
Julianne Marie Godshaw Linneman. Juliana Gogol. Liam Francis Griffin. Adeline Rose Griffith. Madison K. Grist. James Alden Guastello. Michaelyn Page Guess. Joseph Arthur Gutierrez. Julia Nicole Hager. Kate Elizabeth Hales. Emery Porter Hammond. Abigail Elaine Hans. Coleman James Harkey. Chloe Kaylin Harrington. Matthew Tyler Hart. Kiera Robin Hartle. Matthew Robert Hade. Hallie Cameron Haynes. Xing He. Jeffrey Chapman Heath. Megan Elizabeth Heaney. Luke Douglas Heistorfer. Hayes Andrew Hendricks. Claire Jillian Hessenflow. Natalie Elizabeth Hickey. Hannah Angelique Higgins. Lauren Nicole Hill. Derek John Hilliard. Lola Claire Hitchcock. Matthew Adam Ho. Isabel Jameson Holloway. Elijah Christopher Holsinger. Jackson Chance Holtgraves. Tegan Riley Hosford. Jenna Marin Householder. Zachary Brendan Houdon. Haley Nicole Hughes. Cameron Michaela Hughes. Dominic Xavier J. Hurd. Dominique Marciano Hurd. Tess Elizabeth Eiler. William Carson Jaggers. Parker Lee Jennings. Charles Daniel Jensen. Jack Ailette Johnson. Nicholas Francis Johnson. Calvin Thomas Jones. Catherine Ann Jones. Natalie Scott Kaufman. Chloe Astrid Kerwin. Claire Marie Kindred. Charles Frederick Kircher. Henry Lee Kircher. Brett Charles Kirkman. Catherine Sue Kissick. Adelaide Carr Klein. Jack Michael Nisi. Emily Ann Newbley. Kara Eileen Koenig. Nikki Ann Konamos. William David Coast. Michael McMaster Kraske. Christopher Adam Crew. Kevin Alexander Crew. Kyle Bennett Cruz. Annika Catherine Kuhnke. Catherine Duffy Lamar. Michael Aaron Landis. Bennett Hart Lawrence. Joseph Edward Levine. Mason Christopher Lieb. Matthew Keith Lindbow. Jake Alexander Long. Madeline Ann Long. Bonnie Merriman Longan. Emily Virginia Loveland. Cody Rader Lenz. Kaylee Marie Mack. Rebecca Nicole Mater. Michael Vernon Mahan. Mark Anthony Monolo. Madding Morehouse Mann. Molly Brian Mansky. Nicholas Dean Mantle. Michael Anastasios Mardikes. Jacob Harper Marsh. Kennedy Marie Martin. Bethany Martinez. Alexandra Jessica Mason. Hannah Beth Mathis. Joseph McCliney. Derek Brian McClanahan. Claire Nicole McClelland. Samuel George McDonald. Ian Christopher McFarlane. Benjamin McKissick Hawley. Mary Callahan McPhail. Amy Grant Myring. Emily Alton Myring. Lance Michael Meng. William Maxwell Meyer. Emilia Faye Meza. Delilah Mae Miller. Jared Westwood Minkoff. Nicholas Andrew Mariani. Byron Stephen Mitchell. Spencer Joseph Mitchell. Molly Noel Mong. Max Waller Montgomery. Caleb Benjamin Moore. Nicholas Robert Augustus Morgan. Davis Hall Morrison. Brady Rose Mossman. Oscar Chase Motzinger. Lily Marie Mueller. Andrew Henry Mulligan. Graham Michael Murphy. Thomas Richard Murphy. Spencer Hurley Musto. Quinlan Brandmeier Muther. Cameron Paul Myers. Spencer Douglas Myers. Molly Marie Meitinger. Chloe Margaret Elizabeth Neighbor. Ellis Anders Nepstad. Sarah Elizabeth Nessler. Jack Edward Neville. Anna Philomena Wynn. Tevin Terrell Niang Trost. Benjamin Thomas Nicholas.
Leah Catherine Mary O'Connor. Elizabeth Elaine O'Gorman. Emma Elaine Olander. Caroline Grace Olson. Kyle O'Neill. Jack Joseph Opelka. Keegan Chase O'Rourke. Kayla Ann Ortega. Lily Ann Osborne. Maria Otero Calderero. Nathan Michael Paris. Jerry Blake Patrick. Olivia Elise Perales. Luca Fernando Perdomo. Thomas Pruitt Peters. Julia Elizabeth Peterson. Rebecca Lee Pfeiffoff. Emma Louise Perot. Gabrielle Christine Pisterzi. Michael Joseph Poskin. Caitlin Marie Price. Paxton Maria Pruneau. Priyanka Shashank Radadia. Zulina Yatlanazi Ramirez. Sarah Ann Rankin. Hannah Nicole Ream. Isabel Rose Recker. Henry Mays Redmond. Paige Mackenzie Reed. Kylie Ann Relihan. Tierra Richnave. Callie Nicole Rickey. Jacob O'Brien Riley. Jasmine Alexa Rios. Stephen James Rios. Ashley Nicole Ritchie. Taylor Hugh Robinson. John Henry Rogers. Cassandra Roque. Gianfranco Roque. Melissa Roque. Christine Carmen Rosa. Luke Caleb Rose. Elizabeth Ann Rosenstock. Hayden Grady Rosti. Keanu Rotiaga. Marshall Edward Sanderson. Jack Henry Santilli. Taylor Nicole Sawali. Jacob Thomas Schenkelberg. Colin Michael Schmidt. Emily Elizabeth Schmitz. Joseph Richard Scarborough. Sam Schneider. Claire Marie Schreiber. Alexandra Nicole Schutte. Kylie Elizabeth Schultz. Hannah Isabel Schofield. Olivia Susan Seabaugh. Amy Christine Sears. Amanda Elizabeth C. Allison Francis Cernette. Thomas John Shirk. Isabella Fari Shirazi. Elizabeth Ann Shook. Christina Marie Bryson Simmons. William Lyle Simpson. Samuel Jackson Slater. Anna Maria Mackenzie Smith. Blake Smith. Caroline Page Smith. Robert Henry Sneezick. Bethany Lee Snyder. Gabriel Aaron Snyder. Nicholas Alexander Soptic. Andrew Wellington Spencer. Patrick Neal Spees. Aaron Lee Stair. Chloe Marie Stanford. Laurel Elizabeth Stegelman. William Connor Stevens III. Ainsley Lynn Stern. Eleanor Grace Stewart Jones. Evan David Stolberg. Andrew Elliott Stottle. Baker Ward Stratinger. Henry Brogan Sullivan. Andrew Thomas Swanson. Naomi Danielle Talaferro. Nathan Alexander Taylor. Isabella Jane Telkin. Noah Ryder Terry. Kyle Ainsley Thailing. Spencer Harris Thompson. Geneva Rose Tilbury. Brian Tillman. Malik Devon Travis. Lucille Ann Tubbert. Wyatt Sky Turner. Jack Curtis Tyler. Katie Lucille Vall. Warren Wilson Van Ryzen. Leo Vinamont. Taylor Dane Vincent. Hunter Broadbeck Votes. Henry James Vondraley. Sierra Marie Voorhees. Cole Evan Walker. Anna Marie Wall. Griffin Valen Wallace. Mark Barnes Ward. Zachary Chad Wasson. Catherine Marie McAllister. Connor Patrick Wyford. Georgia Elizabeth Weigel. Colin Leland Wendell. John Matthew Went. Joseph Barrett Wentz. Brittany Anna Mae Whitney. Claire Kathleen Whitaker. Tyler Matamoana Wilcox. Haley Nicole Wilkins. Madison Lee Wilson. Kayla Nicole Wiltfong. Anna Kathleen Whitwer. Beatrice Ann Workman. Alexander Samuel Wright. Sarah Rachel Wright. Lily Catherine Wolfmeyer. Jacob Samuel Ye. Drake Yost. Alexa Lamar Young.
What a beautiful night. Nice job, Alexa. Members of the Board of Education, fellow administrators, family and friends of our graduates, and ladies and gentlemen of the Shawnee Mission East class of 2016, it is wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us for this special evening. Before I attempt to impart some final words of wisdom, I'd like to briefly recognize those who are with us this evening. Parents and guardians, thank you for being here. You are the most important people in the lives of the students you see before you. You have helped your sons and daughters grow, learn, and develop into the young men and women graduating tonight. You have watched over them and protected them and cared for them. Thank you for all you have done and will continue to do for the students and staff of Shawnee Mission East. Grandparents, extended family, and friends, you have also had a significant influence on the lives of the graduates you see before you. You have counseled and consoled and supported them through good times and some not so good times. You provided wisdom and friendship and love. Thank you for all you have done for our students, our school, and our community. Fellow administrators, you have made an incredible difference in the lives of the students you see before you. Your role began when they came to your buildings as kindergartners. You helped nurture, develop, encourage, and teach them, and Shawnee Mission East has benefited from your hard work and dedication. Thank you for all you have done for the students you see before you. Teachers, counselors, paraprofessionals, after parents and family, you are the most important people in our graduates' lives. You have taught them so much more than subjects and a love of learning. You've taught them how to be responsible. You've taught them how to be kind and compassionate and accepting and funny, and it's okay to be smart, and it's okay to do well, and at the same time, it's okay to fail. We often learn as much from failure as we do from success. You've helped our students learn commitment, perseverance, and bravery. As you look around at the graduates seated with you today, I hope you feel a great deal of pride, and I hope you know that all of us thank you for your time, your energy, your love of learning, and your commitment to the art and craft of teaching. Thank you. And finally, members of the Shawnee Mission East class of 2016, back to you. After all, you are the reason we're here. Congratulations, you did it. Give yourselves a round of applause. I want to begin by saying thank you. Thank you for being students at Shawnee Mission East. In many ways, high school is hard. Of course, there's the academic component, the curriculum. That includes the homework, the assignments, the quizzes and tests, and then there's everything else, what we refer to as an unwritten curriculum. This is often the most challenging part. I often joke that as a high school teacher, or now in my role as an administrator, it means I never have to grow up. I get to go to pep assemblies and football games and plays and dances forever. I realize that to some in the audience, that may sound more like a punishment than a reward. But the truth is that being an adult in high school is very different from being a teenager. I get to enjoy the fun stuff, the sporting events, concerts, and pep assemblies, without having to deal with the not so fun stuff, the peer pressure, the homework, tests, high emotion, and of course, the hormones. I want you, the students of Shawnee Mission East, to know how proud I am of you. Of course, there have been the occasional missteps and poor decisions. Those are just as much a part of high school as homework, dances, and football games. But overall, you, the class of 2016, have done an amazing job working together, supporting each other, putting forth your very best effort, and trudging through this fantastic, infuriating, crazy, wonderful thing we call high school. And for that, I want to say thank you. I tell people all the time that we only have you for 4 short years, and during that time, we're responsible for preparing you for a world that is now mere hours away from being the next step in your journey. And that's true. Whether you're looking at college, traveling, joining the military, or starting work, the teachers and staff of East are responsible for providing you with the knowledge and skills you need to be successful in whatever path you choose to pursue. To do that, we follow a curriculum, a step-by-step outline of what needs to be taught and when. But as I mentioned earlier, there is another curriculum at play as well, an unwritten curriculum. These are the things you need to know so that you can put yourself in a position to apply the academic knowledge you've gained. These are the rules you won't find in a textbook or in a district curriculum, but at times are perhaps even more important. I've put together a brief list of a few I think are the most vital to your success, not just as a student, but as a person, as someone about to enter the world and begin the next stage of life. Some might stick and some might not. Some might apply more than others and some not at all, but someday one or two of my unwritten rules might come in handy, or if nothing else, might help you make a bit of sense in an increasingly crazy world that is anxiously waiting just a few hours away. Rule number one, be kind. Be nice to each other. It sounds like the easiest thing in the world to do, and yet for some reason we make it so hard. Given the option between being nice and being mean, always choose nice. A few kind words can help a person a lot more than you'll ever know. Number two, be a giver. Give back to the world. Whether it's time or money or talent or friendship or just a shoulder to cry on, you will never know how much a gift means to someone else. It could be the one thing that makes the difference in their day, in their week, or even their life. When you give something away, your own life becomes fuller. Number three, be a good friend. Always support your friends, but also don't be afraid to tell your friends when they're wrong. That's what good friends do. Number four, be determined. Don't quit. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, you will fail. There will be times when you really want something and you don't get it, but don't quit. Be dogged in your determination. Be relentless in your determination. Don't listen to haters and don't quit. Number five, be brave. Bravery is not just about being brave in the face of people. It's also about being brave in the face of situations. Be someone others will turn to in the midst of uncertainty. And finally, be silly. When you look at the full breadth of your lifetime, you get to be a kid for about a half a minute. The world just cannot wait to break your enthusiasm and your gullibility and your innocence and your silliness. Don't let it. Enjoy being silly. Enjoy your innocence. Enjoy being a kid, because once it's gone, and you can't ever get it back. Be goofy, be ridiculous, act silly, and dare to dream big. After all, as Steve Jobs said, the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that actually do. Other than a few casual conversations during the after-graduation party later tonight, this will be the last time I will speak to you as a group. We've known each other for 4 years now, and a few of you may be a few beyond that. This is the last time you will have to... I didn't mean that as a joke. I hear it now, though. This is the last time you'll have to hear me going on and on about making good choices, taking care of each other, and watching out for each other. So here they are, my final words of wisdom. Take what you have learned over the past 12 years of school and use it to make a difference in the world. Don't be afraid. Don't ask what if. Don't worry about failure. Whatever you do, do it to the very best of your ability. And whatever you do, don't quit. Someday, and it happens fast, you'll be in the stands of a football stadium looking down on your own graduating senior. And you too will ask yourself, have I done enough? What could I have done differently? Are they ready? And why the heck didn't we bring more blankets? It is my hope that you will say, yes, I have done enough. They're ready. I've done all I can do, and now it is up to them. And so I say, Shawnee Mission East, class of 2016, now it is up to you. I believe in you. We all believe in you. The time is finally here to show the world what you can do. Stay in touch, make good choices, take care of each other, and remember, it's always great to be a Lancer. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask the senior choir members to please make their way to our risers. As they do so, I want to provide you with some important information. Please remain seated until the conclusion of the school song. But we are going to do things a little differently tonight, so I want to spend some time talking about that. In a few moments, the East Choir will lead us in the school song, and at the conclusion of the school song, I want to invite family members who are able to do so to join their graduate on the field for pictures and congratulatory hugs. Once again, on behalf of Shawnee Mission East High School, the Shawnee Mission School District, I want to thank you for being with us this evening. At this time, I would ask the students and guests to rise. Students, please move your tassels on the cap from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. And choir, would you please lead us in the school song?
Shawnee Mission, hail to thee, Lancers we will ever be. We stand behind our colors bright, Columbia blue, black and white. High school days too soon are gone, but fond memories linger on. May our spirits be increased, and God watch over us
This does conclude the 2016 Shawnee Mission East graduation. At this time, I would invite family members to join their graduates on the field. Thank you and good night.